Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. The newest game from Rocksteady, the brilliant minds behind the Batman Arkham trilogy. And, after the event of Arkham Knight, where could Rocksteady go with the Batman IP? Well, kill him! Obviously. Suicide Squad puts you in the shoes of four of DC's greatest villains. Harley Quinn, Deadshot, King Shark, and Captain Boomerang, as you fuck around Metropolis to kill the Justice League. On Steam, the game currently has 50 achievements, ranging from story achievements to leveling up the characters to the fucking Riddler.
It's cucumber!
So, sit back, relax, and join me as I go on the arduous journey through Metropolis as I try to get every achievement and 100% complete Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Oh, also, there's going to be spoilers ahead. Obviously. The journey begins where all good stories start. At the end for some fucking reason. Here, the game introduces us to the four main characters, taking us through their different traversal methods and weaponry. Deadshot has a jetpack, Boomerang has nabbed the Flash's speed force, Shark can jump real good, and Harley Quinn tries to do everything Spider-Man does, but worse. Once this is all said and done, I select Boomerang to be the first character I play as, and go on an Australian-based rampage.
Here she comes, Sticks.
And, after a big battle against purple aliens, the squad fucking dies, and we cut to 7 days earlier, and get the first achievement of the game, Trial by Fire. Here, the game shamelessly copies the intro to Arkham Asylum and introduces Amanda Waller, who looks like she should be swinging a lightsaber with a ginger. But we move, and she convinces the squad to plant bombs in each other's heads and sends them into Metropolis.
What the fucking shit you done?
Guess Miss Off the Books got something to tell us.
Or she made us a mixtape.
Now, the squad find themselves in the Hall of Justice, which has been turned into a Justice League museum, showing off everything the Justice League has to offer. Their heroes, their tech, and the trophies they've nabbed from other villains, like the Riddler, Gizmo, the Condiment King, and everyone's favourite, Dr. Poison. Who the fuck is Dr. Poison? The squad take the trophies, unlocking their traversal abilities, and giving me another achievement, cleaning out the closet. Making their way outside, the squad stumble into the ruins of Metropolis and run into the Green Lantern, the guy who can make anything through the power of imagination. So obviously, he chains up the squad and takes them on a nice tour around Metropolis. What a nice guy. We were all having a great time, seeing all the sights Metropolis has to offer, until the Flash comes and rams Lantern off a building at Mach 20. What a cunt. The squad chases the Flash, probably to demand a refund for him ruining their tour, and find him in a punch-up with Green Lantern, which doesn't go very well for him. So, after fending off some purple aliens, the squad drags him into a nearby building. But it's not just any building. It's the Batman Experience, baby!
To the Batmobile!
As the squad enters the building, Batman appears in front of them and kills a bunch of police officers. A real Chad move if I've ever seen one. He kills the lights and starts taking out the squad, one member at a time. Eventually, Quinn moves to get back to the Flash, but Batman kicks a woman in the face? Cancelled! And, after beating him to near death, Batman nabs the Flash and teleports away, leaving the squad trapped in the Nostalgia Museum and getting the achievement, hitting the fan. Now, the game tells you to get out ASAP, but I wanted to take a walk through the museum and relive the amazing Arkham games. A better time. For starting the tour, I get the achievement, History Repeats. In order to escape, Waller sends in a techno ghost to hack the door and allow the squad to make their way back to the Halls of Justice. Inside, the squad breaks into the Hall of Justice vault with a little help from the Flash that we borrowed from him before. But as it turns out, Wonder Woman isn't brainwashed, and is not a fan of criminals fucking about in the halls, so flies in and beats the shit out of them. Waller comes in to break up the fight, and Wonder Woman leaves, begging the squad to let the Justice League live.
Trusted you. Let you live among us.
Anyway, we head back out into the hall, and I'll reintroduce that techno ghost from earlier. Her name is Hack, and her power is that she can hack things. Very creative, DC. Good job. She teaches us about our level up system, which is important, as we need to level up each character to their max level. Looking forward to that grind.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
Waller sends the squad out to gear up, and the game finally starts. The squad, tired of having bombs in their heads, decides to give Lex Luthor a visit to cut the bombs out. First, they need better guns. Turns out, Waller wants a Penguin recruited so he can make better guns. Well, that kills two flightless birds with one stone. They arrive at the Penguin's garage, and he's a little less than cooperative. So, after shooting up some aliens, for some fucking reason, they break into the garage and stick a bomb in the Penguin's head. All this gives us our next trophy, foul play. Rick Flag then turns up and acts like a dick for a while. Honestly, I would have skipped his appearance for the rest of the video, but he gives us an achievement, so here you are. After a quick mission, we're introduced to the main way to get new gear. Loot boxes. Oh, joy of joys. And, wait a minute. Gun rarities? Different gun manufacturers? Different effects based on those manufacturers? And let me see that level up screen again. This is just Borderlands! Those bastards sold me a slower, less interesting Borderlands with microtransactions. Anyway, the game has given us access to the map and side activities. And you know what that means? That's right. The game is going to introduce us to each type of side mission one by one. Hooray! The first is a capture the hill type of mission. The second is killing a number of enemies in an area. The third is killing crystals so you can get access to the incubator. What's happening? Wait, the Riddler is in this game? Oh, for fuck's sake, Rocksteady. The Riddler has a number of collectibles spread all across Metropolis, but I'll go over them later. For now, we have some grenades to collect. Riveting mission so far. The squad make their way to the stadium and find their grenades inside a Green Lantern pop vinyl. But before they can grab their goodies, a tank from Left 4 Dead comes down to beat their ass. But of course, Wonder Woman comes in to spoil our fun. She's rude for a bit, then fucks off. What a bitch. I really hope she gets brainwashed so the squad can kick her teeth in. Then, almost as if on cue, Green Lantern shows up and traps the squad in the arena. And you would have thought leaving them in the arena would be a decent idea, but no. He just sends in some Left 4 Dead tanks and leaves to find Wonder Woman. So the squad just leaves out the nearest door. Good job, Green Lantern, you scrub. The next mission is another intro mission to the repetitive side missions. But this one gets the squad to capture civilians in small, pocket-sized balls. Wow. Do you hear that? Oh shit, it's Nintendo. Run, Rocksteady! Run from the lawsuits! After that, the squad head back to the Halls of Justice and meet a guy called Gizmo. This little dude has an achievement, and will also drop in cars for some missions. I like Gizmo. Hack then introduces us to contracts. These little miscellaneous missions that track while you're doing other missions, like kill X number of baddies or dodge Y number of times, etc. I need to complete 100 of these for an achievement? Oh, Rocksteady, you're killing me. The game gives me 3 side missions to do at this point, so I take a detour to complete them all. One for Hack, one for Gizmo, and one for the Penguin. All of these count towards their respective achievements, and Penguin's mission allows us to craft and upgrade gear back at the Halls of Justice. And upgrading a piece of gear gives me the achievement, Choices. It's finally time for the squad to infiltrate Lex Corp so they can remove the bombs in their heads. They arrive at his tower, fight some more of the purple people eaters outside his door, and That's Jeff Bezos. Lex Luthor is just a green Jeff Bezos. Well, no wonder Metropolis went to shit. Anyway, they break into the 50th floor of Amazon, Lex Corp, and meet with a very lovely scientist who agrees to perform casual brain surgery. What a nice guy! Oh. As it turns out, Jeff isn't too happy with Waller coming into his lab, so tells the nice scientist a big secret.
Dark Souls 2 is actually a good game.
Waller gets mad and smashes up the brain surgery machine. But to calm her down, Harley points out that Poison Ivy is still knocking about after she got brutally Thanos in Arkham Knight. So the squad heads out to find her. All of this gives me the achievement, Escape Plan Gone Wrong. Following Batman's tracker, the squad makes their way to Poison Ivy, only to find that she's a child? Ugh, disgusting! However, young Ivy tells the squad that Brainiac's aliens are susceptible to plant toxins because they all have hay fever or something. Oh, I don't know, man. These cutscenes are so long. So, as per the rest of the missions, the squad fights off a bunch of purple aliens to help Daphne grow the toxins. That's Ivy's plant, by the way. During this mission, I do enough of the optional objectives in the mission to get the achievement, The Chosen One. Once the aliens have been fought off, the squad are left with a moral quandary. Do they hand the child over to Waller? Or do they let her...
I put the bloody bomb in her head ages ago.
Oh my god, Boomerang just put a bomb in her head. Captain Boomerang put a bomb in a child's head. What the fuck is this video game? Well, because he did, I get the achievement, Death Blooms. So, thanks. I guess. In order to take on the upcoming missions, I decided to take on the other side missions on the way. Mostly so I don't have to grind them out later. So now, the squad needs to track down Lex Luthor. And you know what that means? That's right! Another follow the tracker until you find the mission start area mission. Oh, it's my favourite. The squad finds Luthor's heartbeat, but gets caught in a freezing trap. Jeffrey Bezos comes over and begins to gloat, which is very in character to be fair, but is nabbed cleanly out of his suit by the now corrupted Flash. The Flash begins to interrogate Bezos about his secret pal. Ooh, foreshadowing. And Deadshot tries to snipe the Flash. Deadshot, what the fuck are you doing? You're like a walking skill issue, I swear to God. So, just because the game needs another big fight, the Flash summons a big fuck-off gun, what the fuck? But in all honesty, this boss fight isn't that bad. Killing enough enemies to expose the weak points in the gun, it's pretty fun. And, in classic Flash style, he just sits and cries on the sidelines, begging the squad to stop shooting his gun. Well, what a little bitch. Eventually, the squad take down the big gun, and for the effort, I get the achievement, Blitzkrieg Bop. With the gun dead, the squad rushes over to rescue Lex Luthor, but the Flash has other ideas. But turns out, Lex has an anti-Flash device that fucks up his Speed Force. Way to go, Lex! Oh, I'm glad he's finally in the games. I really like his character in the comics, and the Flash stole his heart. Well, good job all round, I'd say. The Flash says, "Okay, Boomer," and turns into a tornado to take down the whole squad. Oh, whatever will they do? Oh, Wonder Woman will come in and take all the tension out of the scene? Yeah, it sounds about right. The Flash tells Wonder Woman that she has to kill the Justice League in order to save them. Anyway, the Flash runs away, Wonder Woman throws the squad into a building, and now they have to kill the Flash. The squad heads back to the Halls of Justice, only to get chewed out by Waller. But, before she can, there's a knock at the door. Oh my god, it's the Toy Maker! No, wait, I meant Toyman. This Yu-Gi-Oh looking ass has come to us to volunteer as a Suicide Squad member. Which is good, because he can make more of those anti-Flash gadgets. But first, side content! Yippee! I do more of the side missions, unlock new gear and abilities, and unlock the achievement Managing People for completing all of the Rick Flag missions. Good. I don't have to put his name in the script anymore. And now, it's it's finally time. The moment the whole game has been leading up to. It's time to kill the Justice League! So the squad heads to the fun fair and posts a call-out video, basically calling the Flash a maidenless prick.
Right, I'll tell you what, you fat little cunt. You're boring, so go and fuck yourself. Go and fucking crawl in a dirty, dank little...
This pisses off the Flash enough to run straight to the fair and start his boss fight.
Hey up.
And it's mid. Oh my god, it is so mid. All you do in this fight is wait for the Flash to stand still and then counter him and shoot him. And that's it, for 3 health bars. At least he throws some tornadoes to keep you busy, but you would have thought the fastest man alive would use his speed to fight instead of, you know, fucking standing still. Anyway, for killing the Flash, I get the achievement, Thunderstruck. Now here is where shit gets weird. Once we kill the Flash, and the game makes a big penis joke for some fucking reason, Green Lantern shows up looking for a fight. Then they get dropped into a parallel world. No joke, that's pretty much exactly how it happens. The squad manages to pick up Lex Luthor's heartbeat, because this universe's Lex has the same heartbeat and is able to be tracked by a tech from another universe? Sure. They follow it to the Halls of Justice and find Lex Luthor, but this time with hair. Lex Luthor promises the squad a way back to their world, so escort him through the ruins of Metropolis 2 to a specific point and wait for him to charge up his little Amazon truck. And after a not-so-quick side mission, we appear back in Prime Metropolis's Lex Tower and get the achievement to Hell and Back. With the Flash dead, the squad now focus their efforts onto Green Lantern. And the new Lex has an idea on how to take him down, so tell them to meet him at the Wayne Bank. So, they fight their way into the bank and walk through another one of Batman's massacres to get to the vault, where they can meet Lex Luthor. Wonder Woman again! Seriously, she just shows up fucking everywhere just because. Anyway, she's got on her hands with some kryptonite and has hammered it into her shields, presumably to fight Superman? I mean, what does she plan to do with this? Parry him to death? Fucking scrub. She walks off in a huff and, as if on cue, Lex turns up as a hologram and shows a video of Waller plotting to betray the Suicide Squad. Raise your hand if you were surprised by this reveal. Oh, no one? Yeah, exactly what I thought. Lex then presents the squad with Green Lantern's greatest weakness, the color yellow. They attach the yellow lanterns onto their guns and are now ready to fight Green Lantern and his green objects of doom. So, off to the power plant they go, and the squad blasts Green Lantern's defenses and starts to gun him down. Guys, this boss fight is pretty good. Yeah, this one has you fighting Green Lantern's constructs to weaken him, so you can get some good hits into his still moving body. Yes, it's simple, but it works really well. Eventually, the squad breaks Green Lantern's will and kills him, giving me the achievement Blackest Night. With Green Lantern dead, the world needs a new Green Lantern to take his place. And who better than the best boy in the world, King Shark. King Shark rips Lantern's finger off and puts the ring on his own finger, becoming the next Green Lantern. Shark creates a big green shark and sends it flying at Brainiac's ship, destroying the shields. But because we can't have anything nice, King Shark becomes evil because of the ring, I think, and the rest of the squad work together to pull the ring off before they get eaten by the green shark. With Brainiac's shield down, Waller takes the opportunity to betray everyone and nuke the whole fucking city. The city that she is in, by the way. How did she expect to get out of that one? Thankfully, Superman saves the day by catching a nuke and throwing it into space. What a legend. And he even drags Wonder Woman away from the squad. Great guy all around. Then, Waller needs help. Surprise, surprise. So, the squad heads over to assist her. Gizmo sends in a tank to assist the squad with the mission, and Wonder Woman destroys it. Great. Thanks, Wonder Woman. Way to smash into the tank, you pleb. Superman, get rid of her. Thanks, man. I knew I could count on you. Boomerang grabs an ice cream van, and I start another slow escort missions. God, these missions really need to become illegal. Eventually, they make it back to the Halls of Justice, and Wonder Woman stops them again. I swear to God, if she doesn't stop, I'm going to laser her so hard that she becomes Ash and gets Thanos into the air. Wow. I have no words. He even did that with kryptonite sticking out of his chest. What a legend. Give it up for Superman, everyone. Go on. Go have a break, man. You earned it. After all of that, completing that mission, leveled up King Shark to level 10, and gave me the achievement, Level Up. Really, really clever name. Well done. Well done, Rocksteady. Lex Luthor tells the squad that something has changed in all the League members, so wants them to send him a live test subject. And who better than the big man himself, Batman. After a few more repetitive side missions, the squad helps Child Ivy to locate 3 potential locations for the Batcave, then helps Gizmo verify the location with his knockoff Batmobile he got from Temu. I eventually find it, after 2 pointless side missions by the way, and the squad enters the Metropolis Batcave. Inside the Batcave, the squad look around for clues to Batman's whereabouts, and stumble onto a Batman hologram. This hologram details how to take down each member of the Justice League. So, how does Batman think he can take down himself? With the power of friendship. Except they killed Robin off screen, so fuck friendship, Batman is going down. Before the squads can find out how to take down Superman, however, Batman hits them all with a fear toxin, and they get separated. Harley comes up with a plan to mix a counter to the fear toxin, so each of the members go through a maze of Weeping Angel Batmen. No, not doing this. No. Can you just skip to the boss fight, please? Yeah, thanks. And here we are, the Batman boss fight. Oh my god, it is so bad. Jesus Christ, how could they fuck up a Batman boss fight? All you do here is shoot at his giant fucking head and occasionally counter him or jump over a slow-moving platform for 5 minutes straight. And if you mess up and die, you've got to start from the very beginning. 0 out of 10 fight. At least I got an achievement for winning though. Endgame. That's the wrong franchise. Now that Batman is knocked down, not dead, the squad Pokeball him and take him back to Harry Luthor to be a live test subject. Lex Luthor tells the squad that he needs time to study Batman to find a counter for Superman. So I fuck off and do more side missions. One of these includes the last Penguin mission, giving me the achievement, Winged Vengeance. Once those side missions are complete, the squad heads back to Lex Luthor to see what he's cooked up. Turns out, he's created gold kryptonite that will weaken Superman enough for the squad to... He's bald now? Oh, I enjoyed hairy Lex. And now he's just normal Lex. What a boring old man. Anyway, ignoring the bald man, I now have to do a Batman escort mission because the game hates me. And the squad ends up at Superman's golden statue. A fitting place for the Superman fight. The squad sets Batman up on a bench in the park as bait for Superman. And Harley wants to reenact her favourite game, Fallout New Vegas.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
But since Batman isn't nearly as cool as Courier 6, he just fucking dies. Oh well, Superman's here now, and the Superman boss fight is the best boss fight in the entire game. Loads of different moves to avoid, you're constantly on the move, and you gotta make sure you counter him to keep the gold kryptonite effective so you can damage him. It's a fun fight. And, after killing another superhero with the colour yellow, I kill Superman and earn the achievement, Abandon All Hope. Good night, sweet prince. Before the squad can mourn the death of Superman, They're kidnapped by a Voldemort-looking British alien. It's like a Chibnall plot of Doctor Who. Disgusting. He sends a squad to his ship, ready for lobotomization. But before his Baldur's Gate-looking creatures can get to work, Lex Luthor teleports the squad back to Lex Corp. He informs them that there isn't only one Brainiac to kill, but 13 of them. Rocksteady really looked at Elden Ring and went, yeah, we can repeat bosses too. As it turns out, Amanda Waller was listening the whole time, and isn't too impressed, and orders the squad to return to the Hall of Justice. So they do, and get ripped a new one by Waller. But Lex Luthor was feeling slightly left out, so joins the conversation as a hologram. He tutorializes the Nexus to me and basically says I have to grind side missions and Brainiac quests before I can fight each Brainiac. Oh good, my favourite. Before the squad leaves, they are given one more type of mission, Hellraiser contracts. These are like the usual contracts, but each time you complete one, a hit squad is sent out to kill you. That's not all bad, however, as these hit squads have an achievement attached to them. So, let's get to it. While working on these Brainiac quests, I complete the last Hack mission, Gizmo mission, and Lex mission. Give me the achievements Shock Treatment, War Machine, and Your World Is Mine, respectively. And finally, here we are, the Brainiac boss fight, the moment this game has been leading up to. The squad step through the portal into Earth 2 and get ready to... Oh, I need to do repetitive side missions before I can take on Brainiac? Great. So I do the missions, and now it's finally time to take on Brainiac. The squad steps into the arena and let him finish his villain monologue. He then transforms himself into the Flash, and I have to do the Flash fight again. I'll make this clearer if you don't understand. The final boss of this video game is a repeated version of the first boss of the video game. Not even FromSoft has stooped this low, and one of their final bosses was a fucking blob. The squad defeat Brainiac, and I get the achievement, No One Defeats Brainiac. Which is also an achievement for the most inaccurate achievement name ever. The squad Pokeballs Brainiac and bring him back to Earth Prime, where he can get brained by Waller and the game ends. No, seriously, that's it. That is the most anticlimactic ending to a video game ever. With the main story completed, it's time to clean up side content and start with the post-game missions. And where better to start than the most irritating man in the multiverse, the Riddler. The Riddler has 7 achievements, all related to the 3 types of side content: Riddler trophies, scannable riddles, and AR challenges. I'll start with the easiest first, the AR challenges. The Riddler has set up a number of AR challenges for Batman around Metropolis, but since he's, sleeping, I guess it's up to me. Each AR challenge has a recommended character to complete it with, and they unlock new cosmetics for each recommended character. You need to get 3 stars in each AR mission to get the 3 achievements: Turn and Turn Again, Their Dark Designs, and Blaze of Glory. These are all very easy. I got 3 stars in my first or second attempt for each of them using the recommended character. Next are the Riddler trophies. There are 40 of these trophies compared to the literal hundreds in the previous games. So, the puzzles in this game must be much more in-depth and challenging, right? Fucking no! All this guy has done is superglued the trophies to the sides of buildings. He's downgraded himself from interesting puzzles at very close calls in completing them to, haha, you'll never outsmart me, Batman! This one is on the ceiling of a train station! Did you run out of time, Riddler? Guessing all 40 gets me the achievements, Stop Me If You've Heard This One, and the oldest one in the book. Finally, the 21 scannable riddles. Just like in the previous games, the Riddler will give you a riddle and you need to scour the map looking for what the fuck he's talking about. Some are easy, the others I spend many hours looking for. These were definitely the hardest Riddler achievements, as I know very little about DC outside of Batman. But eventually I got them, giving me the achievements, the right question, and the real deal. Next, I thought I'd finish up the side missions. Toyman has 2 more missions to complete, and finishing them gives me the achievement Combine and Conquer. This also unlocks the ability to elite pieces of gear, and doing so gives me the achievement Grand Experiment. And next is Ivy's last mission. Completing her last squad mission gets me the achievement Welcome to the Jungle, and allows me to supercharge my afflictions. Doing so gives me the achievement Forces in Motion. Good, I don't need to talk to these characters ever again. Goodbye, pricks! I'm off to kill a bunch of aliens. And finally, the last thing I need to focus on is the incursion missions. These are the main bulk of the endgame content, and consist of doing the same 3 missions over and over again, but with very slight variations each time. Have I ever told you the definition of insanity? These incursion missions involve the squad making their way over to Earth 2 and destroying Brainiac's forces, with the same jokes repeated for each mission. I swear to God, if I hear an Australian compare about long distance calls one more time, I'm going to go over there and sink the entire fucking country. Try long distance calling now, you boomerang twat! Anyway, completing these missions also increases my finite rank. The higher the finite rank, the better loot I get from the incursion missions. The first set of gear I can unlock is Bane's Tier 1 equipment. After just 3 missions, we get 3 pieces of his gear, and equipping them to the character gets me the achievement Choices of Evil? I mean, I'm happy to get the achievement, the villain syllogies are quite fun, but why didn't I get the other one? I'll just get a few more pieces of gear and swap them around, and now I get the achievement Still Nothing. Alright, now I'm getting mad. I've got 3 pieces of Tier 1 equipment, all on Harley Quinn. Right, let me just move some of this onto Boomerang so I can figure this out, and I hate this video game. While grinding out these missions, I managed to get through 50 of the ally contracts, giving me the achievement Allies. I also completed 10, not more, don't believe what my Twitch chat says, of the Hellraiser contracts, giving me the achievement Number the Dead. And I eventually worked my way through the last 50 contracts, giving me the achievement Need to Know. These also gave me enough XP to get all the characters to max level, earning the achievements Lawton's Last Stand for maxing out Deadshot, Harleen the Queen for Harley Quinn, King for a Day for King Shark, and Captain Boomerang, Agent of Oz for Captain Boomerang. Now, we're done with grinding for levels, right? Oh no, because I have to level up 50 more times for the Trial by Blood achievement. But that can be done during the rest of the incursion missions. So, in order to get my finite rank up and get better gear, I start playing the incursion missions at the maximum possible difficulty each time. Each time this is done, the next difficulty up is unlocked, meaning I have to play these missions a minimum of 20 times each for the achievement. The first one, for completing one at Mastery Level 5, is Battle Lines. More like Battle Lanes. The second one is Killing Time for Mastery Level 10. More like Wasted Time. The third is Into the Angry Planet for Mastery Level 15. More like Into the Boring Planet. And finally, Final Frontier for Mastery Level 20. more like the final one of these missions I have to do. Look, like it sounded better at the start, but I kind of ran out of ideas for this. Grinding these painfully repetitive missions got my finite rank up high enough to obtain level 2 and level 3 Bane gear. So let's just very quickly equip these and... Rocksteady, I'm going to make your pillows warm tonight, I swear to God. Quickly switching the gear over to another character gives me the achievements All Sorts of Fun for equipping Tier 2 gear, and the Reaper for equipping Tier 3 gear. And finally, doing just a few more of these side missions in Metropolis gets me the final grindy achievement, Trial by Fire. Side note here, this achievement was actually so grindy that I just got really fucking bored and stopped streaming Suicide Squad midway through, and just started playing Helldivers. And I've now moved on to LEGO Marvel Superheroes because I want it 100% a good game after this one. In fact, while writing and recording this, I still don't have the achievement. And with that, the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League 100% is complete. And this game is a complete mess. A story that is stupid in all the wrong ways, grinding missions with an uninspired map, but with some very good character work and fun shoot 'em up gameplay after 10 hours. Would I recommend you do this as well? Nope. Overall, I would rank this 100% a sat down on a park bench and shot in the head out of 10. Thank you everybody so much for watching all the way through this. It honestly means a lot to me. This is a very different style of content I usually go for, and contrary to what you might think, I had a lot of fun making this. Massive thank you to Chet Greg for editing this all down and hopefully making it funny. I guess I'll see when it's uploaded. If you want to see my next 100% live, come say hi to me on twitch.tv/SonofFalgor. There should also be a link on screen now. And remember to stay cool, and I'll see you later.